screen capture video, I'm going to show you a function called transformations in the InfinStor data management platform for machine learning. Suppose you have, let's say, for example, Bitcoin transactions in a bucket, and you've used the InfinStor platform to take a small selection of objects from that bucket, and you've developed a transformation that converts, maybe turns it into more usable details in your pandas data frame. I'm going to paste a little piece of code and show you what transformation would look like for example. Apart from the usual imports, I have a function called transform that I have defined. In this transform function, I apply row by row a calculate transaction value function. If you see what calculate transaction value does, it just uses the standard Bitcoin Python library to deserialize the raw bytes and calculates the total value of all the outputs in that transaction, which is basically this is going to add a column to the pandas data frame that has the value of the transaction in it. Now let me say I click add transformation. I'm going to give this transformation name, let's say BTC XForm. That's what I'm calling it, and I hit OK. Now what is happening is that the InfinStor platform is extracting the Python bytes, doing some sanity checks, and storing the Python bytes later on for use. How can you use it? Let me show you. This is very interesting. I can say in this select transform text box, I'm going to say BTC XForm is the transformation, and I'm going to apply it to a larger number of bytes instead of a larger number of objects. Instead of just 1 minute's worth of objects, I'm going to say 2 minutes worth of objects. You can see up top here that I've chosen objects that were ingested between midnight 24th May to 2 minutes past midnight 24th May. Now I'm going to say read and transform. It puts a small Jupyter Notebook cell. This Jupyter Notebook cell has definitions for what time I chose, the name of the bucket, the path, so on and so forth. And if I hit run, it's going to go through, it's going to list the objects, it's going to read those objects, and it's going to apply the transformation that I created. Once it's done applying those transformations, we look at the pandas data frame that's created as a result, and I'll also demonstrate the capability that we have to cache the results of such transformations. It's almost done. It's about 90% done. It's now done reading all the files, and let me say X objects, that's transformed objects, is the name of the variable that it puts those objects in. It's a pandas data frame. If I do shift enter, it shows me here that I have a new column in my pandas data frame, which is the transaction value. Now here's the really cool part. If I highlight the cell where this transformation was executed last time and hit shift enter again, an interesting thing happens. It says looking up cache entry, and the entry has the definition of the transformation I did, and it found a cache hit, and you got a hold of the data frame almost instantly. It did not take minutes. Or if you have millions of objects that you're converting, the cache will save you a lot of time in your iteration. Let me hit shift enter again. There you go. It's exactly the same pandas data frame.